Looks like he was trying to get out, and something ripped him apart. What a jolly place to go exploring. I hope my torch doesn't go out. I hope there aren't any giant rats down here. I hope I don't die feeling terribly stupid. That's my biggest fear, I think. Oh dear. I better patch this hole up before I have any uninvited visitors. I guess someone got out that way, which means someone could get in. I better patch this before I get unwanted guests. Good. Now I won't need to cross bridges to get here. I feel sort of bad for them. This was their home. I suppose I don't feel bad enough to turn off the lights, though. You've built a lovely treehouse. Mine was never this grand.
Welcome to the Special Operations Executive. You're the new agent, aren't you? Alfie, what's his name? Great. Here are the other agents. This is Charlie Croker, Jack Carter, Gonville Bromhead, Joe Vandeleur, and Nigel Powers. But we're missing Peachy. Peachy Carnahan. He's been kidnapped, and you have to rescue him. All right? Brilliant. Here's everything you need to rescue Peachy. The house they're keeping him in is pretending to be a puppet theatre, but it's really a den of spies.
Well, that's one way to stay sane out here. Go stark raving bonkers.
Nah, haven't noticed a thing. They don't pay us for natural philosophy, Constable.
I hope you like this sort of thing. Here, I want you to have this.
I feel awful. You wouldn't happen to have an antiseptic bandage, would you, mate? Someone threw a whole bunch of medical supplies all around here. I think I must have stepped on an infected needle. Would you help me clean it all up before someone else gets sick?
If I stick my fingers in that pond, won't I get infected too?
Well, it's not going to clean itself up.
That looks awfully unhealthy. I'm not sure I'd enjoy getting stuck with one of those needles.
Look, a friend of mine buried some nice things by the bloody rock. And I owe you something. You can have them.
Which bloody rock?
Not the bloody rock. The bloody rock. The one where they were cutting up those rats. You can't miss it. You can smell it from 50 feet away, and it's got blood and flies all over it.
What happened to the gardens? We used to have
They
gardens.
really love Uncle Jack, don't they?
Hello, I'm Uncle Jack, and this is Well, Well, Well. Ask yourself a few questions. Do you feel pain in your bones? Are you having trouble catching your breath? Do you bruise easily? Are your teeth a little loose in their sockets? Is your mouth often dry? Do you find your muscles are sore, even when you haven't been overusing them? You have scurvy. And congratulations, this is one of our traditional English enemies. And like all traditional English enemies, we've beaten it before and we'll beat it again. Now, why are you getting scurvy when you're not on a boat? I'm afraid some of you have been a bit naughty. You're not having your traditional English 2-veg. If you're eating millet bread or moss cakes, they are not good sources of the sea. And I'm sad to say, victory meat does not contain any vitamin C. But not to worry, fresh meat contains vitamin C. So, if you can get some fresh rat, you're all set. If you can't get meat, then remember, lots of weeds have vitamin C. Sorrel has 48 milligrams of vitamin C for every 100 grams you eat. Chicory has 24. Clover and dandelions are smashing sources of vitamin C. In fact, I think it's safe to say that just about anything that's green and grows in the ground contains some vitamin C. Well, I'm afraid we've come to the end of our time. Tune in again next time when we'll talk about malaria. It's not nearly as bad as it sounds. Most people survive it. This is Dr. Jack Worthing, saying my prescription for you is to stay well, well, well.
I wonder what they'd do if I powered that TV set. Probably throw a party in front of it. Leaving all their houses empty.
Come quick! Telly's working!
Oh look, this is one of my favourites. Look who's on the telly.
And
Look
now,
who's on the
it's
telly.
once again time for I Hear You, the part of our show where Jack Worthing, that's me, answers your letters and questions about our life in Wellington Groves. Let's see what Rosalie Millie Scott has to say. Wait a second. Do I detect a hint of roses? Oh, Rosalie. If this is a love letter, it's going to be very embarrassing when I read it out in the air. Dear Uncle Jack. Oh, that's better, isn't it? Whose uncle are you? Are you my uncle? I don't remember having an uncle. Dear Rosalie, oh, how I wish I were your uncle, because you seem like a lovely girl. But I'm not biologically anybody's uncle. I just feel like I'm an uncle. And many of your fellow viewers feel like I'm their uncle too. So it just sort of grew like dandelions. And you know how difficult it is to uproot dandelions? They just keep growing back. Which is lovely because you can eat them. Did you know that? But I digress. The way uncles do, eh? All you need to know, my dear, is that I feel as fond of you as any uncle ever could. And I hope you feel just as fond of me. All right.
No! Please! Come quick! The telly's working!
Oh, look, this is one of my favourites. Look who's on the telly.
And now,
Look who's on the telly.
once again, time
An
for
oldie,
I Hear You.
but a goodie.
Part of our show where Jack Worthing...
No!
You hear that?
He's got blood on his hands! This is for you!
Where can justice? Veganly flesh. Go then. Dårlig gleik! Likt bei Aloha! Und...
When did my squirrel come home?
Just now. Go home! Go to bed! Come in here, Torvald, and see what I have bought.
Don't disturb me. Bought, did you say? All these things? Has my little spendthrift been wasting money again?
Yes, but Torvald, this year we can really let ourselves go a little.
This is the first Christmas we have not needed to economize.
Still, you know, we can't spend money recklessly.
Yes, Torvald, we may be a wee bit more reckless now, mayn't we? Just a tiny wee bit. You are going to have a big salary and earn lots and lots of money.
Still, suppose that happened. What then?
If that were to happen, I don't suppose I should care whether I owed money or not.
Yes, but what about the people who had lent it?
They? Who would bother about them? I should not know who they were.
That is like a woman. But seriously.
There's the one. Who are you?
Ain't hard to get, are we?
Not as Is there room for me on your log?
My God, Eric. How long have you been out here?
Just last week. I thought there'd be more of us, actually. So many people are gone from the village.
Most of us don't last very long.
Oh. When did you...
2 months ago. We think we must have got a bad batch of joy.
Oh. So, you're still with... Harold?
I'm supposed to meet him in half an hour.
Don't go.
I'll get into trouble if I don't go soon.
Don't go yet.
Well, that's a rather awkward way to catch up on old times.
When we left Hampton and Gretel, their son had just abandoned them.
I didn't know if you'd come.
I didn't know if I would.
I hope you didn't get in trouble.
No. I've become a superb liar, actually.
Is that a bruise?
No. Oh, that. It's sold. The Garden District isn't a walk in the park, you know. How's your wife?
Don't know. Probably quite happy. She's very careful to take her joy. I'm sure she's already forgotten why I'm not in the kitchen making tea. Later she'll wonder if I've gone on holiday.
I'm sorry.
She was in the mob that chased me, you know. I think by the end of it she couldn't even remember who they were all chasing. Do you ever wonder if...
Every day, Eric. Every day. But things are the way they are.
That's rather tragic, really. They seem to have had awful timing.
Every morning,
Everything all right?
I couldn't get away right away. He's become jealous.
Of...
You.
me?
I told him I'd run into you, and he started asking me how long we'd been seeing each other behind his back.
I know when people go wakey-wakey, things happen to your brain.
He's always been jealous of you.
We haven't seen each other in 10 years.
I used to mention you to him sometimes.
Oh?
That's why I couldn't stay in touch.
Oh.
It's why I shouldn't be here.
Christ, she still loves him. I hope he knows that. Man can be awfully dense.
Lovely day for it.
Doesn't quite have the same ring to it here, does it?
I thought we could stroll along the shoreline.
I can't.
Or we could stay right here.
I can't leave him. I know you want me to.
If he's not right in the head...
He needs me. He loves me in his own way.
Do you need him?
Don't be clever. I don't want to remember you as merely clever.
Remember me?
We can't do this anymore.
I found a hardware shop. Fantastic stuff. On Limor Avenue by the Hollow. I want you to have it. If I can't be with you.
That's far too kind of you.
You probably shouldn't go yourself. That neighborhood's a bit rough.
I'll tell Harold.
Don't tell him it's me. Obviously.
You're very generous.
What is he up to? I hope Mrs. Hudson feeds Sparky and doesn't eat him.
You changed your mind.
Harold's dead.
That's terrible. Who did it?
He didn't come back from the hardware shop.
Oh, God. It's rougher than I thought, I guess.
Was it you?
Was it me?
I want you to swear it wasn't you.
I swear it wasn't me.
I couldn't be with you if it was you.
I swear by the gods of my people, it wasn't me.
Kiss me. Please, kiss me.
Suppose we won't need all of this.
Well, that's a happy ending. Except for Harold, I suppose. Would you like this?
Brilliant! Knew we could count on you, Alfie. Hey, everybody, Peachy's back. But look, Charlie Croker's been wounded. He needs a first aid kit. Can you get one? I knew you could. Here's the top secret blueprint for making one. And you can find the ingredients on this map.
I suppose you do have to look out for your friends. This is for you.
Okay. Here's the mission we've all been training for. You have to find the secret mystery house and bring back the ephemeral linen. Now listen carefully. You can only get into the secret mystery house at night, and only when the doors of your perception have been cleansed. Once you've got the ephemeral linen, we'll be able to construct our secretest weapon. It's called a suit of blending for Peachy. We can use it to sneak into Dr. Verloc's secret lair and stop his evil plan for good. All right, Alfie. Don't come back without the ephemeral linen.
A suit of blending? He's talking about camouflage, isn't he? We just agreed to... He's got the madness, hasn't he?
Nicht bei Aqua! Where?
I can't keep doing this. This won't take a minute.
You who hoard the mysteries and the words that may not be spoken aloud. Hail, ye guardians of the worlds. We call to you and beseech you. Be here with us now.
I'm not entirely sure they're Anglicans. It's nothing personal.
Guardians of the worlds. We call to you and beseech you. Be here now.
Please don't struggle.
are the Guardians here. Let him come to us within the Secret Triangle. Let him come to us who was dead, but now who rises. Open your heart.
Please don't make a fuss. So that's where I parked it. Would you like this?
Brilliant! Now we can make the suit of blending. Here's the secret instructions.
Here. I want you to have... There you go. I've never sewed an outfit for a secret agent. I hope you like it.
Fantastic! Now, you and Peachy can sneak into the secret lair of Dr. Verloc. You'll need this to get in. Good luck. We're all counting on you. Oh, you probably want a suit of blending yourself. Peachy can't do it all by himself.
He's not talking about the same Dr. Verloc who runs Hayworth Labs, is he? Well, anyway, I'm keen to try the camouflage suit.